What kind or what race of men is this? Or what barbarous fatherland, as in like barbarian fatherland, permits this custom of not letting people, the custom is not letting people who are stranded after a storm to land on their shores. We are prohibited from the hospitality of the sand. They stir up wars, and they forbid to take stand or to settle on the first shore. If, actually here we have a C and an at, so even if you condemn or you, even if you despise the human race or the humankind and mortal weapons, at least, so rarely, at is not usually translated at least, but what is introduced with if, at least hope that the gods are mindful of right and of wrong. So the gods are verbs of remembering take the genitive, and these are gerunds. So what are they mindful of? Literally, it's of the thing to be spoken and of the thing not to be spoken. There was a king Aeneas to us, or Aeneas was the king for us, than whom a more just another one neither with regard to piety there was. So than whom there was not another one more just with regard to piety, nor a greater one in war and with weapons, or with respect to weapons. If the fate, which man, quem virum, if the fates guard are preserved, if he breathes, vescitur takes an ablative, if he breathes air, ethereal air, as in if he's still alive, this is a colloquial way of saying if he still breathes ethereal air, then he's still alive, nor to this point lies dead, or nor up to this point does he lie dead in cruel shades. So if Aeneas is not down in the underworld amongst the shades, then there is not fear. Non metus, there is not to be fear, nor will it have pained you. So, and let it not pain you, or let it not shame you, to have contended. This is a syncopated perfect as well, cartavise, to have striven, to have contended, to be first with regard to duty. So basically what he's saying is that it will not pain you, or let it not pain you. Dido, you won't regret it. If Aeneas is still alive, then you won't regret having striven to be first with regard to your duty of hospitality, because Aeneas is going to pay you back so well. Let it be allowed to draw up the shaken fleet. And what was it shaken by? It was shaken by the winds. So let it be allowed to draw up the fleet shaken by the winds, as in to land on the shore, and to cut, or actually to make ready beams from the woods, so to cut out beams from the woods for the ship, and to graze oars, as in to like cut down the branches and create oars. So when you're making oars, you graze the trees, cut off all the branches, and carve out the oars. If it is allowed to seek Italy with companions and with the recovered king. Actually, this is a little bit tricky. So if we go back to this, let it be allowed to drop the shaken fleet, that we happy ones may seek Italy and Latium. But then in the middle here, it's a condition is laid out: if it is given to seek Italy with companions and with recovered king. So you can actually kind of translate that almost after this part. So as in, let it be allowed in order that we may seek Italy and Latium, if it is given to seek Italy with companions and with the recovered king. So here we're going to get an apostrophe. We're going to have the leader of the Trojans, Ilynaeus. He's going to break from his speech to address Aeneas, which is interesting because He doesn't know that Aeneas is standing there in the cloud, but we do as the audience, so it's a powerful rhetorical device here. So, but if safety has been taken away, and yes, Joe, that's a participle, so it should be triple underlined, and you, best father of the Trojans, and we know he's addressing Aeneas because this E gives us a vocative, the sea of Libya has, neither the hope now of Iülus stands. So the hope of Iülus, his son Iülus, Aeneas' son Iülus, neither does the hope of Iülus stand. And let us seek the straits of Sicily at least, and prepared seats, and the king Acestes, from where we were born, or we were carried to here. So they came from Sicily when they were leaving Sicily when the storm happened, and that's how they got to Carthage. With such words, Ilynaeus spoke. There's a ellipsed verb here. So with such words, Ilynaeus spoke, and all the Dardanians, as in all the Trojans, together with one mouth, they were roaring. So with a mouth, as in if they only had one mouth, they were roaring. So I imagine maybe at the end of the speech, just as you guys do at a basketball game, everyone, like after someone scores, roars. After the speech that Ilynaeus gives, all of the Trojans together shout in agreement.